Hi guys, how you doing? This is your girl Sammy Smiles, and this is my lovely, delicious husband, Mark. Now we're back again, even though I've been a little slow, like I've been saying, delaying on reviews, but I got plenty of time now, kind of, sort of, maybe not, but I'm gonna try. That's a promise. So today we're reviewing Candyman. I'm not gonna say it too many times, so I'm gonna probably say C-Man, the movie. Okay, because I do believe in stuff like this. So I am not the one to play with, honey. I am the mama, she said. I know y'all seen that in the trailer. That's me. Okay. So this is a spoiler review, just to give you it has spoilers in this review, just to give you guys a warning. Okay. So what did you think of the film? Let's just start off there.
I enjoyed it.
It's fresh off our minds.
Yeah, it's off our minds. We just saw it.
Literally.
I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the movie. It's different. It kind of I want to say takes place. What is it?
It's a shot town.
I don't think I ever saw the third Candyman movie that they made a long time ago in the back. So I guess it just erases that and erases number 2, and I think this is like a sequel to it.
Okay.
Like, kind of. So I mean, they brought Tony Todd in there. It was nice to see him again.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they said he was the original Candyman.
I call him hey, easy on the C word.
Yeah.
Tootsie Roll Man. He's Tootsie Roll Man. That's what we'll call him. So I really did enjoy it. Like, I'm a history buff, so hopefully you guys can kind of pick up on that in my future reviews as well. So they took you through a journey. It wasn't just like a old wives' tale or urban legend. They actually took you to a journey. She did a really good job illustrating. The director, which is a black woman, by the way. I gotta Google her name.
Nia DaCosta.
Thank you, baby. See, always coming with the snack facts. So Nia DaCosta really did a good job illustrating the discrimination, the racism that happened throughout time, which made C-Man, Tootsie Roll Man, this legend.
Yeah.
And they took the first movie and connected it, and I was wondering how they was going to do this. Is this going to be a reboot? Is going to be like kind of like a connection to the first one, but it's kind of like still not in the same plot line or whatever you want to say. But they really did a good job connecting the two films together, and it's been a long time since I've seen the original movie, but it was a baby, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, and he was the baby, and it was almost like he was destined to be Tootsie Roll Man again in the future. And his mom was trying to prevent that from happening, but he was it just kept bothering him. Like in the beginning of the movie, you seen him like going and investigating, like why this happened to Tootsie Roll Man, and eventually it caught up with him. And honey, you've seen many times why you don't say Tootsie Roll Man in the mirror 5 times.
I blame Tiana Parris' brother for that.
Yeah,
he brought the scary story.
He did.
Which brought his intrigued him to want to go research and find out what happened in the whole area. And then that's when he went on this whole rabbit hunt and trying to figure out, who or what happened to the woman that was like a reporter that was there.
Helen Lyle or something like that.
And the
original Caucasian lady from part 1.
I believe that's what it is. And she and they was like she saved the baby, but the story, one person said she tried to kill the baby, but she saved the baby. And
well, the mother
said she saved the baby.
The baby, which is, what's his name, babe? The actor's name.
Yaya.
Yaya. Saved Yaya. And I think his name is Anthony in this movie. So the mother knew the truth. Yeah. That Anthony was saved by the lady in the first one, the white lady. But the story went that she was trying to kill the baby. Yeah. And she was trying to kill Tootsie Roll Man. And that's why she was in the fire and killed him in the fire. Yeah. I remember that part. Yeah. But it picked up because they wanted his name to be remembered. Yeah. They didn't want his story to die. So the young man that's in the beginning of the movie in the 70s. You could say he witnessed him getting Tootsie Roll Man getting murdered because there was apparently somebody putting razor blades in candy,
right.
And he was hiding out from the cops because the cops had his and
his name was Sherman.
Sherman.
He was
and he was hiding in the walls. The boy was trying to wash clothes. He heard the noise. He looked around. The guy was trying to give him candy, and I felt kind of bad because the guy was really nice, but they end up, of course, not ask questions. They shot first, or beat him. They didn't kill them before they even. I mean, they didn't even say anything about it. They just brushed it under the rug or whatever. But of course, by him doing that, he came back as Seaman, and that was it. He started killing, and his brother, no, his sister, the little boy's sister. I think the guy name is Burke. Because you see him in the future, like he's an older man that runs a laundromat, and Anthony went to him asking questions because, like I said, he was trying to break his it's not writer's block, but he had like kind of like
it's like an artist block for artists.
Yeah, because he's an artist in the movie, a painter.
Yeah,
and he was trying to find something different to create in his art shows and stuff. So he went there to ask the guy questions or whatever, and through that he told or said something about his sister getting killed and saying Tootsie Roll Man 5 times in the mirror. And I think from that point on, he was just he went crazy too because it was a plot twist in the end.
Yeah.
He was the one
who was orchestrating.
Yeah.
Anthony to become the new Candyman because he wanted Candyman to live on. So it was kind of like he wanted Candyman to live on from Sherman because he dropped a piece of candy, which caused the cops to come over there and kill Sherman.
Yeah.
And which that caused the whole Candyman thing. But then he grew up, and then I guess people started to forget about Candyman. Yeah. It's kind of remind you like of Freddy. Like when people start forgetting about Freddy, then events have to happen for people to remember who he is.
You got to remember my name.
So it's like for Candyman, you had to say his name, and it was like that. So Burke, I guess, like wanted to keep the tradition of Candyman going because people didn't start to lose who Candyman was.
They thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
And it was nothing to joke about.
Yeah, so.
Okay, like this kind of remind me of Bloody Mary. I think we mentioned that before, and that's another name I don't say. So I would say BM, not Baby's mother, but you know who I'm talking about.
When you were kids, they used to do that.
When I was growing up, we didn't play around with Tootsie Roll Man or BM, so I really don't say those names. You call me superstitious or what, but I believe in them. So, but that's another good thing. Anytime you believe in the story, you believe in the movie, you got your audience. You know what I'm saying? So even though the story is old, but it's still good that she kept that fear and for a whole new generation, just like in the movie trying to achieve, Anthony being Tootsie Roll Man again. She kind of accomplished that as well for a new generation.
Right.
So, big ups to that.
Yeah, I mean, like in Anthony ended up getting his hand chopped off by Burke. Because he got stung by a bee, and then he didn't see a doctor for it and let it rot basically almost to a point it started to affect his whole right side of his body into his face before he decided to go see a doctor. And then Burke at the end of chopping his arm off and putting a hook in his hand.
Yeah.
And then he became the new Candyman when Tiana Paris, with the fight
WandaVision, by the way.
With the fight Burke and kill Burke by stabbing him in the eye with a pin several times. And he ended up killing him. And then Anthony walks in, and because they were dating, Anthony and the Tiana Paris character, I don't know her name. But they were dating. And so she was sad and looking at him like, you've changed. You don't know, basically you got a hook hand and all that. And then basically cops showed up because Burke called the cops to come there.
To set him up
to get killed because he wanted the story to live on. And which it happened.
Got what he wanted.
He got what he wanted because, the cops came there, shot and killed Anthony, and then Anthony became the
no questions asked. They just went right in there and started. I thought she got shot because the way that they just went in there and just shot blindly.
Yeah.
But so by him getting killed, they arrested her, took her to the car, and did that whole the cop seeing him trying to kill that guy, and you was there, and then another one was you was holding the man down while he was getting killed.
Yeah.
So basically he was gonna say like, yo, you know, you gonna get set up. Yeah, we're gonna set you up. So either you're gonna do what we tell you gonna do, say, or we're gonna set you up so you can take the fall. You know what I mean? So she was like, well, can I just look at myself in the mirror real fast? He was like, and she was like, I'll tell you anything. You know, I'll go say anything that you want me to say. Just let me see myself in the mirror. And of course, you know she did. Said 5 times, and honey, all hell broke loose, and he went in there. Anthony this time.
Yeah, Anthony's the new king.
And he went and he killed all the officers that was there. So, and then what I really like, what you didn't notice, but if you pay attention to when Anthony comes and he walks around the police vehicle, you'll see the reflection of each Seaman, which I forgot to mention, Tootsie Roll Man. They tell you it's not just one person. It's like the guy said, it was a hive. Each, like, so many years or generations or whatever you want to say it, it's a new man, like a new Seaman that come out.
I like how they did that. I like how they, you know, made it seem like, because the original Seaman, basically Tony Todd, his was 1890 or 1860, something like that, where he was killed because he slept with a white woman and got her pregnant, and they became, you know, her father had the people go lynch him and kill him and hung, you know, chopped his hand off and put a hook in, put bees on him, and then put honey on him. Then they tracked the bees and stabbed him, and then they burned his body. And that was how the original one started. But then they were saying that it was others after him.
Kids, you know, they got a child that was riding his bike. And I think that's a real story. If I'm not mistaken, though, when the youngest child getting electrocuted, that situation. These are black men, by the way. Black boys, black men, moving into a neighborhood, all white neighborhood. Another black man trying to sell stuff. They killed him, and then, you know, each time they tell the story, they became, you know, Tootsie Roll Man and honey. They went and killed him. And if you, going back to what I was saying before, you look around the reflection of the vehicle, you'll see each one of them, the reflection. And Anthony is now the new one, like, that's created because of some form of injustice. Every one of them had some form of injustice done by them. And police brutality was this particular one, which is absolutely true in the climate that we live today. Police brutality is really, really an issue that we have in the black community. So I just like that they intertwine that in this story. But to wrap it up, what would you say about the film? I definitely enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed it.
Perfect climate for this time of season. You know, Halloween's around the corner, so this is definitely a good watch.
Yeah, I'll watch it again. It's a good movie. I recommend it too.
Yeah, I recommend it as well. So I give it a smile. But like I said, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you really enjoy my channel, I really appreciate you guys commenting and subscribing to my channel, because, you know, really appreciate it, because I am a new tuber and I'm trying to get up there.
Trying to watch these movie reviews. I mean, like I told her, you know, we watch a lot of movies, although we should do movie reviews for them. So
and you know, we have you'll see. We have dark sense of humor too, so it's gonna be sometimes you were like, what are you guys laughing about? But I'm weird, so if you can take my weirdness, I appreciate it. All right, well, I love you guys. You'll see me again doing another review. All right, guys, bye.
All right, guys, see you.